Hi, traders. If you're new here, welcome. And if you are an existing subscriber, welcome back to my channel. I am Sophie B, and this is your weekly market recap for the week of June 9th through the 13th, 2025. In this video, we're going to break down what moved the market this week, what to look out for next week, and some simple trading setups to keep your eyes on. Disclaimer. This video is intended for educational and informational purposes only. So be sure to do your own research before making any investment decisions. Okay? So let's get into it. So the market was really choppy this week, with SPY ending the week down roughly 0.4%. Some of those key drivers was geopolitical tensions. Y'all, Iran unlaunched a retaliatory strike on Israel late in the week, and that led to really sharp spikes in oil prices. They rose almost 8% on Friday. Next, we have inflation data. The May CPI came out slightly below expectations, and this triggered a pullback in the tech sector. So as far as sectors, the energy sector outperformed the market due to the spike in the oil prices. And then the tech and the financials are the sectors that lagged this week due to amid the bond and inflation moves. So some of our notable movers this week was Chevron. Again, because of the spikes in the oil prices, Chevron outperformed the entire energy sector. Um, we had a significant drop in Apple. Apple dropped almost 2% this week on the CPI data, and they had their annual meeting this week. And investors stated that they were not happy that Siri was not getting significant upgrades, and it decreased investor sentiment. So that was another reason why Apple fell almost 2% this week. And also Visa and American Express also fell due to Walmart and Amazon exploring payment options. So they're thinking about getting into the payment sector. So this affected Visa and American Express. So as far as options, we saw heavy put volume on SPY. And then we saw unusual sweeps on energy names as traders position themselves for the oil-related moves. Okay, so as far as the strategies that we used this week and the trades that we made, we bought some Apple calls because Apple was bouncing up off a support line, but due to the news, Apple reversed and it did not trade off the technicals this week. It traded off of the news. So we did take a loss with Apple, but I cut my losses at 20%. I was not riding that thing out. Was we got puts on CoreWeave, ticker symbol CRWV. The overall stock is bullish, but we did recognize that it's channeling and identified it at the top of the resistance line. So we bought puts and we profited off the downside, capitalizing on a 20% return. I am currently still holding my Palantir call at the 120 strike price with the August 15th expiration date. I'm currently up 44% on that trade. I have a SPY call at the 500 expiration price for January 16th of next year. And that call is currently up 134%. Next I have Nvidia call at the 111 strike price, and that also expires January 16th. I'm up 97% on that trade. I also have a Meta call for the 530 expiration date. And this one, I'm not the 530, for the 530 strike price, And the expiration date is June 20th, and it's up 107%. And I honestly do not know why I'm still holding this trade. I was supposed to sell this thing 2 weeks ago. Luckily it's not down, but I'm definitely gonna sell this one tomorrow because it's a monthly and I should not still be in this trade. Y'all, give me 1 second to share my screen. I'm gonna get some stocks pulled up, get some charts pulled up. But next week we want to watch out for the Fed is having a meeting. They're making a decision on the rates Wednesday. So we definitely want to keep an eye out on that. I think the market is gonna make significant moves. And y'all, I have multiple screens, so just bear with me. We also want to watch out for SPY. SPY currently has that resistance at about 605, which was a recent high. And it has its support at around 595, which is where it is right now, which is where it closed. So we want to make sure we continue to keep an eye out on that. And as far as any trades that we're going to get into next week, we're looking for bullish plays on in the energy sector on names like Chevron and Exxon. We're also Broadcom has formed like a classic cup and handle pattern. And y'all know I love my cup and handles because they always just work out so well, you know? So Broadcom ticker symbol, where is a ticker? AVGO? Why I can't see that ticker? I believe it's AVGO. I don't know where they get that AVGO from. Yeah, AVGO. That's Broadcom's ticker symbol. Now it's formed the classic cup and handle. So we're going to watch out for a breakout around 253 with that. We also will be looking for bearish trades in the tech sector just due to the bonds and post-Fed because that's gonna heavily affect the tech sector. And then we want to do neutral plays on the Qs, things like your iron condors. And that's all I have for you for this week. Let me know what setups y'all are gonna watch for. Let me know what trades you're currently in. And don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. And also join my Discord. We have a meeting every Monday at 8:30. We're gonna discuss our plans for the week and the things that worked and didn't work for us last week. And also, we have a class every Tuesday evening at 7:30 p.m. Central Standard Time where we do options coaching. So if you have any questions, any concerns about what's going on in the market, if you want me to look at your trading strategy and help you come up with a solid trading plan, join our Discord. And that's all I have for you this week. I'll catch you in the next video. Stay focused and trade smart.